welcome back to the channel. How you doing, guys? I'm just getting home from work, but right now I am changing the transmission fluid. Now, before, I didn't know, I had mixed the Toyota Lexus fluid, but I put in the wrong one. So I used the ATF World Standard, which is only meant for the Lexus 06 and higher. They're not meant for the 01 to 05. Now I'm draining that fluid out. Hopefully it didn't damage anything. I mean, as long as it has transmission fluid, it should be fine. But I'm draining it out, cleaning the system out. Just the fluid that's from the pan. But I ordered some washers, not regular washer, like regular brush washers for the oil pan, like for the drain plug. I just have a couple of those just in case. And then I ordered the OEM Toyota transmission fluid, which is Toyota ATF type TIV. Now that is what is recommended. You have to put in for the 2JZ automatic transmissions on the ISs and GS300s. So that's what I'm doing right now. And let's get to it. I'm just in the process of draining the fluid now. It's only going to drain about 2.5 to 3 quarts. But as you can see, I'm just letting it drain at the moment. And this stuff is going in, the correct stuff. I bought 6. That way I could do 2 drain-in fills, drain it out, go through the system, because after this I have to go drive the car and make sure it's shifting right, which it still does. It's just first gear had an issue. But after I finish that, drive it around, just make sure everything's working properly. I just want to make sure this transmission's still good. Even though first gear had a hard shift, this should still be fine. I don't have any transmission codes. The only 2 codes I have is for a coolant temp and an O2 sensor. That's about it. But other than that, it drives pretty straight. Nothing's wrong with it. I do have to replace the back tire because that tire is shredded, and the actual full-size spare I gotta change. But just getting there. I actually ordered Vertex side skirts, the TDR rear lip. I might keep this one, but I might order a charge speed front lip. This is for the USDM front bumper. And eventually, in a couple more months or weeks, I'd say, it's gonna be sent to a buddy of mine who paints cars. And I'm gonna have this thing painted. But that's just a little update for you guys. Just stay tuned. How's it going, guys? Here's another update on the build. Right now I'm just connecting the wires, the power cable, all the lines up to the manifold, putting everything back into place. As you can see, this is what's going on at the moment, but I will be putting you on a time lapse, so just stay tuned. Alright, right now what I was doing was I was connecting the water trap to the manifold, because I already have the other end of the manifold to the water trap. And then now I just have to connect that to the tank. And that should really be it for that part. Other than that, I have to clean up this mess. I just want to make sure it turns on everything, have everything set. I gotta hide all the wires and stuff. The only reason I didn't put the tank up there is because it just wouldn't be room. So I decided to do it this way. But just give me a moment. Alright, pretty much what I did was I connected all the lines, the water trap to the manifold. Then we got, we got the top one. The far right, it connects to the tank, so it connects right there. So that end, the right fitting connects to the tank, and then the other end connects to the water trap. And then I got the back fitting back here. I know you can't really see too well. That connects to the compressor, and then that far end connects to the manifold. So everything should be already set. I just have to organize all this. It's not a big deal, but everything's plugged in. I have my distribution block, whatever you want to call it, that's for the ground, and then the other wire, it's connected to bare metal on the back of the seat. I found a spot to put it at. Hopefully it should be a good ground. And then connect the, now I just have to connect the accessory and then the power to see if it turns on. Okay, so now I can't use this type of accessory connector. This is just to give power to the controller and for the relay. I use this on the Corolla, obviously, but I need the other style where it's a little bit more longer, because this fuse is a little bit longer and this connector will not fit. So I will have to change this one out. So right now I'm just headed back to, I'm gonna head to the auto parts store and go pick one up. Be right back. Update. Now I'm finally back with the correct connector, so I can plug this into the fuse, one of the fuses, and then connect the power to the battery and see if it starts up. I'll be right back. All right, so this here, this is going from the battery, and then this red wire goes from the actual manifold. This is one's accessory. One goes all the way to the fuses up in front, and then the other wire connects to the manifold. Okay, now the other one is for the sensor, and then that one's grounded. So I have the grounds up here. It's kind of hard to see, but I have 2 grounds here and 2 here. Now that one of the wires is going to my pillar. Now I have it bolted right back there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's right there, right here is bolted. I'm not sure what the issue is. It's not turning on or anything, but everything else is plugged up correctly. I mean, and the other side of the sensor connects right here, and the other side is grounded, so I'm not sure. These fuses are good. Welcome back to the channel. Now I'm just making an update video. I connected everything. This is for the ground, so this one wire goes behind here and it connects to the pillar on the ground back there. And then these are the 3 grounds, 1, 2, and 3. One's the battery, one's not the battery, the manifold, compressor, and then the sensor. These 2 sensors are good. This goes from the battery, manifold, sensor, and then accessory, and then ground. But it is a mess back here, but I just have to clean it up. But everything now works. Have everything set. And the other ground I did put back here, and it works wonderfully, so it's no issues. Everything works as it should, and that's pretty much it. The controller turns on. I might figure out a way to shut off the compressor, that way it doesn't turn on automatically once you go on startup. Maybe add a switch, but we'll see what we go through. Still working on the body work. I did do some on the roof, but there's still some dents here that I gotta get fixed. The quarter panel, it was hit, so that's the only thing that I don't like. It was hit back here, sadly, but I mean, it's pretty much straight. But I'm gonna have a buddy of mine that does body work, and I'm gonna see if he can fix it for me. Fix this here, because it's like this area here needs some work. Everything else seems straightforward. And then maybe here, and then lastly on the hood, there's high spots here, so I gotta get that fixed. But overall, it's not bad. It's everything. See, I fixed the dent that was here. Might need some work here, but other than that, it will be painted the same color. I'm just waiting for the Vertex side skirts. I got my TDR rear lip. It's a wrap, but you know, I don't really care. But other than that, it's coming together a lot, very nicely. Little by little, I'm gonna get things fixed. I do have to replace the passenger rear tire because it's messed up. But other than that, it's slowly coming together, honestly. The transmission's just pretty good. It's just first gear. It's like not slipping, but it could be better. But other than that, it should be pretty much good. But stay tuned and I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, everything works as it should. I even have the mobile app working. Right now it's only at 162 because I was messing with the controls, but everything's working. You turn off the car, it turns off. Accessory turns back on. So everything works as it should.
Look, I like my bitch.